All right. I don't really have much to say. C started the game. I thought he really didn't use his fastball the way he didn't use his fastball on what I think his fastball really is. You know, it's a really, really good pitch. Threw a lot of breaking pitches early. And then he made the adjustment later on and ended up having a quick inning, I think, in the fourth, and then got himself in a little bit of trouble in the fifth. And at that time, we were down. We didn't play defense today. We didn't hit with runners in scoring position. We didn't do much anything.
I guess what was the origin, or what was behind not using the fastball? Was that just part of the game plan, or?
I'm not real sure. You know, he's got a really good repertoire of off-speed pitches, and I'm not real sure. We'll have to talk to him about it. I mean, I talked to him a little bit about it, and he ended up using the fastball more in the fourth and had a real quick inning. I think he threw 8 pitches in the fourth. But he's got a real good fastball, man. I mean, it's mid to upper 90s, and it's a really good pitch for him.
What have you seen from him overall this year, Pedro? The last few starts, it seems like he's been in a lot of heavy counts that has kind of run his pitch count up early.
I think in general, all of us, our whole club, we have really good stuff. That's why we're up there in the league in strikeouts. We have really good stuff, and I think that we at times give a little too much credit, to the other side. It's hard to hit. If you ask, any hitter, they'll tell you it's hard to hit. So I think it's just refocusing on our approach and what we want to do, and get ahead in the count, and then you can expand there a little bit if you want to. But Cease's got really, really good stuff. So I don't. He'll make an adjustment, and he'll be ready to go next time out.
You mentioned the defense. What was the through line with that tonight?
Excuse me?
You mentioned the defense. What was kind of the through line with that?
Just lack of focus, I think, maybe. We'll get to the bottom of that. We'll talk about it. And made some mental mistakes, too. Throwing on the wrong base, not knowing the runner, the batter runner. We got to talk about that as well.
Is that the kind of thing that can snowball, not only in an individual game, but over the course of a few games?
If you let it, absolutely. But we're not going to let it.
What was the reason for the ejection late in the game?
I had 2 seconds left on the clock. I signaled to challenge, and he didn't give it to me.
That concludes this evening's post-game press conference.